There we are. Hello again, everybody. Let me restart this stream here. We had to restart it. Now we have excellent connection. We had a poor connection earlier, so I went ahead and got that fixed. All right, so thank you for coming out and checking out this stream. We are where I am. There we go. Why did that change when I alt-tabbed? Weird. Okay, so I'm glad it changed. Let's go ahead and get out, and what we're going to do is we're just going to fiddle around in the universe, but the main reason for this video, this live stream, was to maybe talk to my viewers, but also to get something off my chest. There is a event going on right now. It is the Halloween 2020 event. There is there we go. There is a way to earn there is a way to acquire 3 different helmets. I might even have one of them. We're gonna check because today is Wednesday. So let's go to my equipment manager. It's eyewear, but let's go to armor, helmets. Hill Horror helmet. Okay. Why not? We'll wear it. Yeah, there we go. The Hill Horror helmet. It's only for looks. All right. So there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about the Halloween 2020 event. You might see the topic of my stream is called Hate Thoughts. Well, couple of things I've noticed. I don't know. I have a hard time expressing my emotions and my feelings to you while I'm actually moving and playing the game. So if I wind up just stopping somewhere and not doing anything just so that I could talk, okay. How come I can't? So it's not receiving enough video. That's BS. My video is like being streamed like pretty good. And it says viewers might experience buffering. I don't see why that would be the case. Okay, I'm pulling out my saber from... Yeah, I can actually see the buffering on my... Because I'm watching the stream at the same time that I'm playing. My recording is going perfectly fine. So I don't get that. Maybe. Okay, well that's fine. I gotta find a quiet spot to talk to you guys because I have a hard time listening to what's going on in the game and then gathering my thoughts. Okay, so this is a nice clear spot to kind of look at the planet and the turning rings. Okay, so let me talk about. Hey Gavin, man, what's going on? And thanks. Just FYI, there's a C in my name. I didn't know you knew that. I don't know if you knew that, but I appreciate you attempting. It's Darick. Yeah, it's weird. It's like I don't know. I've only seen a few people with that. Like one of the workers on the TV series Travelers had that name as well. Okay, so this isn't going to be quiet. Dang, I thought I was in a quiet spot of this place. If I go outside, it'll be quiet. You know that's right. Yeah, that's where we're going. We're gonna go out into. Look at the doors. That looks like a different door to me. Airlock. Beautiful. Looks good. I like the lighter color. I didn't like the orange as much. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. You can call me just D. That's fine, or whatever. Mr. Everything will be fine. MRE. For those of you that know what MREs are. Or Mr. E, as they say, like I'm a mystery. Okay, so, okay, it's pretty quiet now. Let's look at the Olisar strut and the plant. Now you hear my breathing. Okay, that's because I was running. Okay, so I've got a few things I want to say before I get into the game. I love Star Citizen. Let's get that out of the way. I think Star Citizen is going to be, it's not currently, but I think it's going to be my go-to game when it's fully realized. Like when all the gameplay activities are in the game and it's more of an MMO where we have more than just 50 people on a server, then I will jump into this game more often. Right now, I only get in this game like when the new patches are coming out. First of all, because I'm Evocati, so I get into the PTU early. I test, I check some stuff out. I look to see if there's anything broken. I put in my reports. And then I pretty much don't do anything. I mean, I log in like maybe once a week or something like that just to see if there's anything new that I can try to break or whatever. Great. Then the PTU comes out and I'll stream it for you guys so that anybody that's not in Evocati will get a chance to see all the new cool stuff. Okay, because that's what I'm all about. I'm about showing you the new cool stuff. Now, when the game comes out, it won't be about that. When the game comes out, I'm going to be more about my organization. I'm going to be about training the new guys and, you know, getting my game on. When TeamSpeak was good. That's right. I don't use TeamSpeak anymore. I moved away from that, and there's a whole long story why I moved away from that, but because we had a server back when the organization was young, we actually had someone in our organization that owned a TeamSpeak server because you had to pay for that, and we used to use that, but there's reasons why we moved away from that. Okay, but get me off topic, Gavin. You're distracting me. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. It's good. It's good. It's totally cool. Keeping me company. When so I'll eventually get to my point about the Halloween 2020 event. But I want to lay the ground rules. I want to lay the foundation first, letting you know that Star Citizen, in my vision of how it could be, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of things to do, and there's going to be ups and downs and all that good stuff, right? Thought I saw a ship over here that was eyeballing me, but okay. So it's gonna be a good game. Currently, it's not fully realized. Okay, there are gaps in the gameplay. We know that. We're not stupid. We know the game's not out yet, and we know that there's still a long ways to go. You know, one of the big hurdles that the letter for the chairman just put out is, you know, the iCache, right? Being able to persist all the different everything you own, every component, every item, which is going to be billions. You know, I can't say millions because there's already millions of unique accounts. Excuse me. So, is my front garden sorted? Not sure what you mean by that. We got a garden in the back. It's kind of between the garage and the house. We got a garden there. In front, we had the sidewalk was being built by the city. That's finished, and grass is growing over there now. But which is still not complete because they've got this like grass mat they lay out, and they're waiting for grass to take root. And once they do that, I'm sure they'll pick up the mat or something. I don't know how that works. But so Star Citizen is not really where it needs to be. It's fun. I can log in. I can blow a few guys up. I can experience, you know, the incredible amount of detail that they put into this game. You know, the graphical fidelity. No, you know, it just looks good. Okay, come on. I can't climb up. I can't jump over that. Yes, I can. Come on, give it to me. There you go. You know, so they've done a really good job with the you know, the graphics levels and stuff. Not sure if I like that, whatever that is, but okay. So I can log in, I can play, I can blow up a few AI, I can take a box from one location to another, I can carry cargo from one place to another, I can log in with my friends, we can be on the same server, and as long as I'm not trying to get more than 50 people, you know, and I can fly around, right? Okay, great. But that's it. So that's out of the way, right? I have high hopes for Star Citizen. Now, it comes around 8 years into the project, right? So you're looking at I'm not going to say I think it was mismanaged because I'm not in the boardroom, right? I'm not going to say any of that. I'm not going to say that it should have been finished 5 years ago. I can't say that because this project is more ambitious than any other games on the market, right? It just is. I mean, they compare it to compare the game to like Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous, yeah, there's billions of worlds, but you couldn't do anything with them. And and when I looked at the game, the graphics level wasn't really that good, right? So if I'm just playing checkers, I could make a game with 1 million stars. But when you're playing chess, you can't do that, right? So MSIs are good. The one thing I would have to say that MSIs have problems with are their fans. Their fans tend to gather a lot of dust and dirt. If you're confident in opening it up and cleaning out your fan, I would definitely do that. So if you're having heat issues, which is causing problems, or if it's rattling, It could very well be the fan. MSI fans are not the best, but the rest of their computers are usually super good. But let me get away from that. Okay, so because there's not been anything to do other than the same old, I got super excited when they released this Halloween event, because now they gave 3 ways to earn a reward. One of them was to just buy it. Okay. Unfortunately, and this is me, I think that's the best helmet. The Big Bear helmet, it's like super gigantic, big glowing eyes. That is the best looking helmet. The Friday Night at Freddy's or whatever helmet. It is in the game. Unfortunately, you have to buy it. I didn't want to buy it. Okay. That goes against a lot of things, and this is me just thinking this, that goes against everything that I backed this game for. The game originally said, or the developers, Chris Roberts, originally said, everything will be earnable in-game. There will not be anything locked behind a paywall. Okay, so yes, you can buy it. I'm okay with that, but there also has to be a way to earn it in-game. So now, if you can't earn it in-game until the game is actually released, that's fine. That you're buying it now and then you can earn it in-game later. Okay, that's cool. But I don't anticipate that. I anticipate that one helmet, you either buy it now or you never see it again. And I'm opposed to that. I think that's against what they originally said. It's coffee. Okay, but I'm not so, but I'm not, that's not even really part of the hate and thoughts. It's just thoughts, I guess. It could just be thoughts. So the second one is, all you have to do is go to Benny Henge. It's the one I'm wearing. That one right there. You go to Benny Henge and you get this helmet, right? Okay. So all this helmet, me wearing this helmet and people seeing me wear this helmet, what does it tell them? First of all, why would I wear it? I don't even like the looks of it. First of all, makes me look like a serial killer, but that's good. At least it's an option for players to have, and it's great for Halloween, which is supposed to be spooky and stuff like that. That's great. I'm okay with all that, right? So why would I wear it in Halloween? Right? I'm just trying to get into the whole spirit of the thing. If I had a naughty nurse outfit, I'd be wearing that. No, I wouldn't. But it's basically just puts me into the Halloween atmosphere, right? Okay. But what do people think, or what do they know, or what do they think or assume when they see that helmet on me, right? This is, see, I like to get into thoughts of people, what people think, right? It's my psychology background. Okay, this is what they think. They say, hey, there's a dude that took 2 minutes out of his game life. Actually, it took 3 days, but I'll talk to you about that. To go to Benny Henge, he went to Benny Henge during the Halloween event and got this helmet. I mean, that's it. That's the only way you can earn it, right? The only way you can earn this helmet is to go to Benny Henge, right? So I did that. People, when they see this, say, hey, there's a guy that knows where Benny Henge is. Or he took, I guess if I went directly there, it would take about 10 to 15 minutes. It took at least, and then 10 or 15 minutes to get back on my life. So I took about 10 or 15 minutes out of my game to go get this helmet. They know this. That's obvious, right? Okay. But there's a third option. And here's where the topic of this video is coming in. It's the third helmet. Okay, the third helmet, which I don't have, it's the Vanduul helmet, right? So you put it on, it looks like you have a Vanduul head. It's not an actual Vanduul helmet. It's a human helmet that looks like a Vanduul head. I don't know if that makes sense. So, but they call it the Vanduul helmet because when you put it on, it looks like your head is now a Vanduul's head. I think that's super cool. I think that the artwork on it is beautiful. I think it's a great looking helmet. I would kill 50 people to get that helmet. Okay. So the way to earn that helmet is let me rephrase what I just said. The way to get that helmet applied to your account is to be seating be piloting or sitting in the cockpit of a Gladius or a Glaive. So if you're in a Gladius or a Glaive and you kill 50 different players, not AI, you'll be awarded that Vanduul helmet. Okay. That's tough. That's a really tough. Okay, but this is part of my whole thought process. And talking about this helmet and the other helmets bring me into why I think this about the third helmet. At first glance, when I read the post, the first thing that went through my mind was, damn, it's going to be hard to earn that helmet. I'm going to have to go fly a Gladius or a Glaive, which I don't normally fly. Sometimes I fly the Gladius, but usually I'm flying the Saber or some other capital ship. So I'm not good with a Gladius or a Glaive. Okay, which I never fly the Vanduul ships. I fly them one time during whenever they come out in Evocati or whatever, and then I never touch them after that. Well, maybe periodically. So I figured, okay, for me, an expert pilot, one that can kick butt, I can fly around. I can win a dogfight fairly easily. I'm skilled. I've upgraded my ships. I know how to turn and maneuver. And even with the new flight plan, the flight model, I know how to manipulate my ship, my shields, my thrusters, the guns. I can kill people. You put me in a Glaive or a Gladius, not so much a Gladius, but definitely a Glaive, I might struggle a little bit. It might be 50-50, right? Which that's okay. 50-50 is no big deal. 50-50 is reasonable, I would think, right? But I'm sure there's other players out there that are really good with the Gladius or they're really good with the Glaive, and they might sway my victories to the low end. No problem. I play maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours a night. So I'm sitting here watching some other streamers, and they're getting about 4 kills an hour. About 4 kills an hour, which is pretty good, in my opinion, because if I get 1 kill and then I get killed, I have to respawn. I have to resummon my ship, which in this case, I think in the holiday event, you don't have to wait. I think it'll just respawn automatically. But still, I have to respawn, and then I have to go back to wherever it is that the players are that are dogfighting. And right now, my understanding is Grimhex is the place to go. You'll land at Grimhex. So next time you respawn, you're going to respawn at Grimhex. But I don't know if you've ever respawned